Hey everyone, welcome to my vlog. My name is Sachin. I mean, you probably already know this, for those of you who are watching it, but hope you guys have had a good week. And yeah, welcome to the What's Up with Sachin video. Today's been a good week. I've been mostly just kind of looking for jobs after the stream or before stream. Just kind of that's kind of my main priority right now. Not like I don't have to like make anything. I don't have to really work right now, so that's kind of what I've been doing. And man, it's been kind of an odd kind of search because I don't really know that you could search specifically for kind of I don't know, like you could, so for instance you can search for jobs like what I want to do is like web development, but then you can do front end development or back end development. That's fine, but then you can even add in words like junior into that and graduate. Graduate's a big one, but junior is kind of a quite important one for me because I don't want to search for jobs that are kind of out of my league or midweight and above or intermediate and above. I'm still quite new, and I don't want to apply for a job where they're expecting someone to come in and like, you know, do a lot of hardcore stuff. I'm still, although I've had my year in the industry, so it's like my year's experience, but that's not enough to apply for some of the jobs which are giving out like above 30,000 pounds for per year for your salary. That's I'm not trying to hit those kind of jobs. So it's kind of good that you can write junior into the search bar, which adds like a keyword, so that's pretty good. But that year in industry that I just mentioned, that's like, it's been quite key actually, because while searching for jobs, a lot of the jobs have said requires 1 year's experience in whatever, like HTML, CSS, or whatever. Which I have because of that year in industry, and thankfully because of that I'm kind of ahead of the curve in terms of people who did their degree and then just went to look for a job, or did their degree and the masters and now looking for internships. And internships I don't think are paid. I'm kind of ahead of that curve where I can just search for jobs requiring experience, which I thankfully have. So I'm kind of ahead there, which is good, because obviously you spend your year in industry hoping to gain experience, which I did, meet contacts and whatever, and just learn and just really gain that industry experience, which I ended up having. So kind of glad, kind of happy that I've kind of done that. And yeah, searching for jobs is kind of my main priority right now. I came across a job today. It was really weird because it said junior front end developer, but it was offering 30 to 40,000 pounds a year. Like, that's really crazy. And I was like, okay, well, they're obviously not looking for a junior, or they've mistyped the salary. So I was looking at the description, and it was like, oh, you have to have like 1 year's experience. I was like, okay, cool. Obviously, like, you'd expect that, which I do have, but I thought they would say, requires 2 to 3 years experience. Given that salary. So I was like, okay, well, I fulfill the 1 year's experience. And then it was like, be good at HTML, CSS. I was like, well, I am. That's what I do. And then it was like basic understanding of like pre-processors such as less and SAS. That, don't worry about it. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Just tech talk. So I was like, oh, basic understanding. That's interesting. You'd expect for that kind of money you would want someone to be like properly into it. And there was like basic understanding of this, basic understanding of that. I was like, why so much basic understanding? It's really weird. I mean, I understand it's a junior front end developer position, but at the same time it's a 30 to 40,000 pound a year offer for your salary. That's like insane. I've been looking for jobs that are around the 20 to 25,000 mark, not anything like this. So this was kind of like a one-off. Oh, that's interesting, kind of job. And I don't know if they've typed that incorrectly. Perhaps they're just trying to draw people into the job and then going, oh, this is a mistake. They're lying, obviously. Like, they would just deliberately put 30, 40 and then go, oh, it was a mistake. Now you're here, by the way, the salary is actually this. I don't know if they're trying to draw people in. I don't know. But I don't know, do they do that? I don't know. I'm sure that's illegal or something. But that was interesting. So yeah, other than that, just been applying for the jobs and stuff, and updating my CV and make sure everything's up to date with my website and stuff that I built. So my site is up now. It's nice to have that finished portfolio, because I was working on that during the last kind of month or two after streams, I would just work on my website basically. So now it's up, my CV's up to date. You know, it feels good to like start applying for the jobs now. I did say like a couple of vlogs ago that I would start applying, and now I have, and you know, it's good. I think I've applied for around 20 jobs so far in the last 3 days. Um, some of them are very simple. Some of them are kind of, you click apply, and then you upload your CV, and that's pretty much it. There's some questions like, you know, but they're like yes or no questions, or what do you call it, like radio button questions, choice questions. That's what I mean. Multiple choice questions, where it's like, you know, how many years have you had experience, like 1, 2, or 3, something like that. They just want to make sure you're kind of in the zone of what they want. Then there's some websites that you have to sign up for, like recruiting agencies, and you know they kind of want a little bit more from you. And then there are like the really annoying ones where you sign up for them, and then it's like, okay, so you have, not only do you need a cover letter, well, cover letters have been optional across all the jobs that I've seen so far, which is kind of weird. Usually they're like, you know, send your cover letter here, but they have been optional. But every time I've got an opportunity to write a cover letter, I'll write a cover letter. But yeah, some of them are the kind of worst case scenarios. You want to apply for this job, and the website that you're doing it through requires you to create an account. Fair enough, you create the account. But then it's like you have to fill out an entire portfolio just off of your, like, just for this one job, and it's like, it's almost just not worth it. Like you have like loads. They ask you different questions like, why is this role correct for you? Blah blah, and it gives you like loads of space to write. It's like, man, like the cover letter says all this stuff, and now I've got to, like, you know, it's just, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Also, one thing is that it says references upon request on my CV, which a lot of people do nowadays. But I don't think I have any references on hand. Like, I think maybe my old boss, but I don't know if I should bother, because my old boss was. Hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Sorry about that. So, so my mum's not very good with technology, and she usually calls me to work out things. You know, even if it's like a pop up that says "Okay, I'll cancel" or "Yes or no," she just call me. I don't know. She's just like that. My mum can barely find the on button on things. Like, that's how bad it is. Anyway, um, I've just set her up with my tablet to watch Ant-Man, but I've given her my gaming headset that I wear on stream, just so she can have like kind of surround sound-ish sound, because the earphones they're not very good, and the sound from the tablet wasn't amazing because of like the speakers on the back of the tablet, and you know, when you're propping it up to watch a movie, it's not the best. So it's quite funny to see my little old mum just have a gaming headset on and watching a movie on a tablet. Like, that's not her at all. She would never do that. And so she just wanted to call me for help on something. That was pretty funny, actually. So yeah, I'm back. Hello. So yeah, about the job thing. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Just that it's annoying to have to go through, like, create a whole other portfolio when you go through like a recruiting agency or something like that. So super annoying. But other than that, like, you know, I have to apply for as many as I can, or otherwise I'm just not gonna I don't know, get a job, I suppose. So you kind of just have to keep applying and applying and applying, and eventually you'll get like interviews or callbacks, or maybe they'll send you a test, which I'm dreading because I hate the tests that they send you. But you know, they have to see whether you're worthy or not, and you know, hopefully I'll be okay. Some of the jobs I applied to, well, one of them was like, actually, did I apply to that job? I don't think I applied to it in the end, because it was a small group of people, and they want someone like super useful, and you know, I don't want to I don't want to. I'm not useless, obviously, but I don't want to. I'm also, when I apply for a job, I'm also thinking about the company. Like, will I be right for the company? Will I actually help the company? Because I'm, at the moment I'm still, new to it all. I'm still quite, inexperienced in some areas, and I don't want to end up in a job and like hold back projects and stuff like that, especially if it's like a startup company. So sometimes I just don't apply, because I can tell whether they want someone like who knows their stuff, like knows and will not need any help and just go through it along with it. And I'm probably going to need some help on some things, like when you go into any job for the first time, you will need to ask for help on something. If you don't ask for help, you're just sitting there in silence struggling. That's horrible. Like, you should never do that. So yeah, so I didn't apply to that one, but it was kind of like my year in industry one. It said something like along the lines of 2 days in the office and then 3 days working like remotely from home, which is what I did in my year in industry. They allowed people to, well, they allowed the employees, the boss. That was kind of the routine. People went to the office on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then they had Monday, Wednesday, Friday at home working remotely. But obviously everyone was on Skype, everyone had email, everyone was connected. But in my business, you don't actually need to be in an office, because everything's over the internet, everything's digital. What we create is digital property, I suppose. Digital stuff, code. It's code. It's not like real. You can't, it's not like, I don't know, if you were working as an engineer or something, like you need to be there, or you need to have the tools, like you need to be around these things. But my industry is just kind of, I can sit at home and click the mouse and slap the keyboard and hope I get money. But yeah. Anyway, enough about jobs. I'm searching. That's all you need to know. I'll probably let you guys know when I have like an interview coming up, because I probably won't be able to stream that day given that I have the interview or something. So yeah, no interviews yet though. I only just applied like 3 days ago, including today being one of the days. So nothing, no interviews yet. But I'll probably let you guys know. Other than that, stream's been going well. Me and Tom kind of were discussing this whole split stream thing, where we would both be there for the full 4 hours of a stream, for our scheduled stream, but one of us would play a game for 2 hours, and then the last 2 hours, the other person would play a game. This is in case we ran out of games to play, that we really wanted to play on stream. And we always go through this kind of like trying to drop games, and it happens every so often, and it kind of is right now, except Mr. Mindflare, aka Dave, thank you very much again for donating us Dead by Daylight. That kind of has been keeping us afloat, I suppose, as well as people suggesting not suggesting, but people linking us, like Akinator or whatever that Genie website thing was called, that kind of, or just playing Google Feud, those kind of things kind of keep us afloat for a few streams before we find a game that we want to sink our teeth into. So we're still looking. We're always looking for new games, but though we're thinking about the split stream, so it might happen sooner rather than later. I'm not sure. But it won't be the worst, like just because me and Tom aren't playing together, but we'll be together on stream. Like, it'll still be the same, but it won't be us playing a co-op game, which isn't the worst thing. We've played solo on stream together before, so that's probably going to be the plan in case we don't have any co-op games that we really want to play. So like for instance, I might play 2 hours of 60 seconds, and then Tom might play 2 hours of I don't know, Dark Souls or something, for instance, but we'll both be there on stream, so you won't miss us. We're also looking into getting a capture card. So far we've been looking at there's 3 that we've been looking at. Let me see if I can get them up on the screen really quickly. There's this one, and then there's this one. So I'll put it in price order. Oh, that's more expensive. Okay, so let me just see if we can get this. Okay, so we've got this capture card, which is the AGP Tech HDMI Ypres. I like saying that word. I don't know, because like, obviously you don't say it like that. Anyway, recorder, HD game capture recorder, video capture device. Goodness gracious. Anyway, so this is a game capture device, and it's one of the cheaper ones. So you know we're still doing research into them. It's just one of the cheaper ones. So and it pretty much does what we want. Like, well, actually, it's an option. For instance, like 1080p recording with one click. We don't want to be streaming in 1080p. We want to be streaming in something that we can handle. I don't know. Maybe that will be okay. I'm not sure, but you know, the stuff like that. For instance, okay, so the next one here, the Elgato. You know, old consoles, new consoles, but at the same time, we look at the resolutions that it supports. So, for instance, me and Tom might think, oh, perfect, 720p, 30 FPS. That's more along the lines of what we'll end up streaming on, rather than like this, because right now we don't stream at 60 FPS or at 1080p or 720. Well, I mean, I suppose we try 720. But obviously it's all down to like bitrate. But again, I guess bitrate doesn't matter when you're playing off a capture card. So yeah. We'll probably end up streaming like around here, but at least it offers these. This is the important thing. Something that gives us the quality for what we pay for, and this is really popular right now. So again, looking into it, and then there's a third one. It's the HD PVR, which I know is very, very popular, but again, we're looking into it. We don't really have any preference right now. Maybe the Elgato. Maybe the Elgato right now, but again, we're looking into it. So we may end up playing some console games soon. Me and Tom have always like talked about playing console games on stream just because they're like quite fun. We want to go back and play them. For instance, like maybe if we want to play through like Halo or something like that, or I don't know, something. We just love to enjoy what we want to play on stream. You know, if we're not enjoying what we're playing on stream, then we're not enjoying the stream. So yeah. So that's the capture card stuff. We still I got to do some more research into it. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching. You know, this week's streams, and you know, hope you guys enjoyed Chef Pierre. It was really good. It's funny because I woke up yesterday and I was thinking, imagine if I had missed the stream. But what I was actually missing was Chef Pierre's stream, which was quite funny because I woke up and I was like, oh, and I came in like an hour late. I probably came in like 10 to 3 or something like that, and I just woke up. I was just being lazy because you know I don't have to wake up for the stream, so I just slept in, went to bed late, whatever. And yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Chef Pierre. So and then watching that, it was pretty good as usual. Tom does his Master Chef Pierre stream. I think everyone enjoys it. It's really fun. It's funny. It's entertaining. He bakes cool stuff that people suggest. I'm thinking about next time he does that. I'm going to go to his house to reap some of that baked good benefits. You know what I'm saying? Just catch me a flapjack, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, a sword. No, I'm just messing. But like, it'll be cool. It'll be cool to maybe not join him because it's his show, and I don't want to like just be there the whole time as Sachin. You know, that's not the point of the show. But maybe towards the end, like, I'll come in. I don't know. I just want to be there for the taste test. You know. But hey, I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. Me and him usually throw ideas at each other through vlogs. I think he does. I don't know if he does. I've watched a few of his vlogs, but I don't. He does kind of. That's what we do. We don't talk. Not in real life. We just through vlogs. We just communicate through the camera. But yeah. Other than that, that's all I want to talk about. Thank you for watching this week's streams. We'll see you tomorrow for the first scheduled stream of next week. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. Thank you for watching the vlog. Appreciate that a lot. And also, before I go, there's a user in chat by the name of Morrigan, if you guys have seen her around. She makes cool videos for of us. Like she edits them and everything, cuts them up, does it all, and she will be releasing a new video really soon. So if you see Morrigan in chat, maybe ask her to link her YouTube, and she will, because she's created and hosted on her channel some really funny edited videos of me and Tom just like messing around, and I think a new one is coming out soon. Just I guess, be on the lookout. Obviously our YouTube has all the vlogs and stuff, all the past streams and stuff like that, so maybe stick around, subscribe, have a look around the channel. But other than that, if you don't know who we are, but Bagel Kings, I feel like you wouldn't be watching this if you don't know who we are though, so yeah. But anyway, Bagel Kings, I'll see you there on tomorrow's stream. But see you later guys, bye.